In today's episode, Lou and I are going to be going through 15 albums, and we're going to have to decide what is the best and what is the worst song on the track list. Guys, we have albums like The Fall Off, we have Brent Faiyaz's new album, we have classics like Get Rich or Die Tryin. So let us know in the comments section, where do we get it right and where do we get it wrong? And hit the subscribe button for more content just like this. Lou, let's do a like count on this. What should we get it up to? What are you feeling on this?
Let's do 7,000.
7,000 likes?
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, okay? 7,000 likes on this video, guys. Drop the like button. It helps this video get to more people, but let's get into the first album. It's going to be The Fall Off. We recently did a ranking of best to worst off of this track list. Honestly,
We had a lot of perfects, let's say that.
we did. But what were you considering for the absolute best? I know we did a piece on this. I kind of know what it is, but has it changed up? Like, what did you go with?
This has been changing almost every day for me, bro. Like, Monday, it's Poor Thing. Tuesday, it's 39 Intro. Wednesday, it's The Villist. Thursday, it's fucking The Fall Off is Inevitable. Friday, it ends up being Old Dog. Like, it's just been changing day after day. But if I'm being honest with myself, what I think is the most impressive song, the one that's maybe the most imperative to the album's theme, it would be The Fall Off is Inevitable. Even that 4-syllable rhyme scheme he carries for the entirety of the song, him summing up his life in just a couple of minutes and using that old trick from Nas. Full circle moment from him. And I think it's going to go in the Hall of Fame of J. Cole songs, bro. One of his best ever.
It's one of his best ever songs. And another song that I put in his best ever for me is going to be 39 Intro. This is a song that shows the duality of J. Cole's artistry, especially on the first portion, right? Because it was kind of unexpected. You're getting J. Cole in more of like this alternative rock vibe where he's stretching out his vocals, bro. You're getting these beautiful guitar strings, bro. It sounds heavenly. Then you're getting these spacey synths towards like the transition point of the song. And then it all comes full circle when you hear those gunshots. And then the Coleman and Vinyl's beat comes through. And bro, it's absolutely disgusting. One of the greatest verses.
What a verse.
He's ever delivered in his entire career.
Facts.
I think that this is the magnum opus of the album. It's a huge transition point within side A to side B.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I think it's the best.
This is one, though, where there's so many acceptable answers. Like, you could say, I love her again. You could say, Quick Stop, I wouldn't bat an eye.
You could say Poor Thing. You
Yeah.
could say The Villist. Bunts Road Blues for me has been in heavy rotation, bro. Like,
sure.
that's one of the most unexpected collabs of the decade for me. Seeing Thames, Cole, The Alchemist, and Future together on the same record was incredible. But let's go on to the worst. Bro, honestly, it's between Life Sentence and Only You. I went to Only You on this.
Will we survive the...
No, you
no,
can't say that. No,
it's
no.
not. It's
Fuck
not.
off.
I will say this, though, like, people have been saying, like, oh, you guys don't fuck with the love songs. You don't like the R&B songs. And listen, like, at the end of the day, I really like Kevin's Heart. I love She's Mine Part 2 off of For Your Eyes Only. Like, J. Cole has made some fantastic love songs, but to me, Only You featuring Burna Boy feels like the fucking long-lost cousin of Folding Clothes, bro. Cheesy writing, very boring delivery.
It's kind of useless to the track
It
list
doesn't
and the
fit.
narrative
Like,
as well,
we didn't
right?
need like a reggae Afrobeats track like randomly thrown in at the end of this 39. It just felt a bit useless. And you're getting lyrics like, I owe you chocolates and red velvet cake. Oh wait, you don't like red velvet no more. Or dishwasher broke, fingers wrinkled, getting soaked. What's the point of being rich if I gotta do the dishes? Like, I like the sentiment of him being like gracious towards his wife, but it's just cheesy writing, bro. I'm sorry. And
Yeah,
even,
it's like
even
a
the
folding
vocal.
clothes. Like you said, it's a folding clothes situation where, yeah, it's nice. It's lovely. Like, it puts you on the scene. It gives you sort of this introspective look into Cole's life with his wife and what he's doing. But then you're just getting a random fucking Burna Boy feature at the end of the track, too. And honestly, bro, this should have just been saved for a Burna Boy album.
Yeah.
I think that's probably best case scenario with this. Even production of the song, right? Because, like you said, you're getting like that Afrobeat inspired production. It doesn't even fit the vibe of the album
At all.
Like sonically too, I just don't know where it is. I'm gonna go Only You, and I think that's the only right answer for.
Yeah,
this
and I think we
topic.
could agree that like it's only normal because you also mentioned Life Sentence as a consideration. Like, J. Cole excels as a rapper. Like, those are gonna be the dominant songs on any album.
Yeah,
of his.
Steakhouse is gonna be good at making a 22-ounce ribeye steak.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to get out of here. You know, like that's why I'm here. This is why I do this. I go to J. Cole's music for
Fuck
those
yeah.
types of performances, and then hey, if I could be surprised with a souffle every once in a while, like a She's Mine sort of thing,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm down.
I'll take it.
But sometimes, you know, you try to get in too wild of a dish, and it's just like, I'm not sure about this one, but okay, let's keep going on with this. Don't Be Dumb by ASAP Rocky. Lou, how's this album been living in rotation, especially with the influx of albums that have been coming out as of late?
It's been staying in my rotation. I think it's another one of those albums that isn't a playlist album. I'm liking to bump it from beginning to end. An album that is great for the fucking gym too. A lot of like high energy tracks.
Yeah.
So that's been a lot of fun to listen to.
I think we're gonna have the same answer here.
I think we're gonna have the same answer. Before we get into the answer, just a question for the entire episode. Do you have any hot takes? We're kind of getting known this year so far for being like hot take merchants. Do you think you're gonna have any surprises
bro,
in this episode?
The amount of times my face is, sort of shown up on a timeline because of my takes.
Let me ask you.
It's been, yeah, I think so.
You think you're gonna have some? Okay, I guess we'll get to it.
I'm not sure, but like I don't go into an episode like trying to farm for like a hot take.
Obviously not, but you could kind of see like, okay, this one might surprise people as an answer. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I'm not sure, bro. I think when it comes to the classic albums off of this episode, I think maybe you guys will expect them, but there's a lot of albums in here that we haven't spoken about yet that have came out recently. But when it comes down to Don't Be Dumb, it's going to be Stop Snitching every single fucking day of the week, bro. This is the best song off of the album. I think it has Rocky's most charismatic performance throughout the entire track list. When you're going through that feature verse, bro, it's absolutely disgusting. The beat is gross, bro. Everything about this song speaks to ASAP Rocky's prime, bro. So I really like this
I
one.
was stuck between Stop Snitching with Sauce Walker and Stay Here for Life. I think that's another all-time Rocky song. I love what Brent did on that too. But
I've been really liking The End, by the way. That's another song that I've been really considering as one of the best.
It's another big highlight.
It's one of the best written, by the way.
Stop Snitching for me, for sure, bro. It's the most thrilling song on the album to me, a big thumper, and that was the type of rapping I was missing from Rocky after all these years. Larger than life mic presence, amazing charisma, Sauce Walker rapping like the rent was due. And I also like that there's like actual real topical focus on this song in comparison to other cuts on this album. And just that bouncy bass line, the sinister vibe of the beat, they knocked off everything
For
here.
sure.
Worst song.
I went bonus tracks on this. It was on the track list, bro. It's not like you released a whole deluxe.
Yeah.
I went with SWAT Team on this one as the worst for
Okay.
me
I
personally.
actually went with Fish and Steak, What It Is with Tyler and Jazzy.
At least
I
there's
feel like
value.
SWAT Team, like there's actually some cool flows. Like he catches a
The
pocket.
hook is weird, but he's talking about like swatting flies and shit. Like I'm just in there, and I felt like it was completely like useless to the track list. It's sort of like this
I
obsolete record
get you,
for
but
it,
bro,
know?
when you're getting the reunion of Tyler and ASAP Rocky, you're expecting a fucking banger, and this
Tyler
was
had a good verse,
underwhelming.
but
bro.
but Tyler had a good verse on here.
He's recycling lyrics that he spat on the fucking Let God Sort Him Out album. I feel like it's just not the level of quality that I'm used to from a collab from them. It's not a bad song by any means, but it takes too long to get started. The hook is kind of forgettable, and the Jazzy feature is just all right, bro. It's nothing special, you know?
All right,
Let's
go
move on.
to-
Casino. Baby Keem, the best song on here. Again, another album where you can go a couple of different ways, but
I think it's three. You have to go three ways on this, or maybe four. Okay, there's Circus. That has to be in consideration. As you go
Casino
there.
title track.
Casino title track. Then after that, House Money, and then I'm Not a Lyricist. I think those are the four
Yeah.
tracks that have to be in consideration.
And yeah, I knew my
This-
answer after the first listen, though.
Yeah, was it going to be
House
House
Money
Money?
for me.
For me, it's going to be Casino.
Okay.
So I think like those are probably the top two best tracks as far as just pure energy goes, and that feels like the family ties, the trademark USC of the album for me. After having this album in rotation for around the week now, it's been clear to me that that's where the quality is. But I had a hard time excluding I'm Not a Lyricist because I think it's the best written song in his entire catalog, bro. It's a beautiful song, bro. I love the beat. I love the keys on that song. I love the drums. Fucking maybe I'll switch it up right now, but Casino's incredible, bro. Like that backwards loop, bro, that just fucking explodes, bro. As soon as you get a bit into the song, the way that the vocal sample starts off, it's gross, bro. What a gross fucking song.
I thought you were going to go Circus, but yeah, no, that's
That would be
That's
like
a
my
good- that's a
top
good
four.
option.
Like
Yeah,
I would
for
do,
sure.
I would do Casino. I would do probably I'm Not a Lyricist. Then I would do House Money, and then I would do Circus. That would be my ranking.
But yeah, House Money, this is just Baby Keem at his best, bro, bringing us into his world, flexing about his lifestyle, also sharing old memories of his rough childhood. I love the intensity in the vocals, the flow switches. Also, it's the hardest beat on the album, in my opinion. Just that switch from that sweet vocal sample to the haunting choir is executed perfectly, bro. And you get Zell's ad-libs, you get the hard-hitting drums. It had everything that I wanted, and even the Kendrick feature. I love that addictive refrain. It's so aggressive, it's ruthless. He sounds fired up while still letting Keem kind of take the center stage. And I also feel like the song's a big motivator, bro. Like, get up and get out the house, get up and get off the couch. What is your working amount? What is your effort amount? I had to jump off the porch. I had to work from the ground. Like,
Yeah.
He was spazzing. Spazzing.
All right, let's go on to
The
the
worst.
worst off of the track list, bro. Honestly,
This was easy.
this was easy for you. Okay, then what's the worst?
Oh, it's Birds and the Bees, without a doubt, bro.
Honestly, I kind of fuck with this song right now. I'm kind of enjoying it.
The music video sold you?
No, it's just like one of like those playful Baby Keem songs that reminds me of like a cutoff with a melodic blue.
Nah, bro, this feels like a
a
childish
16
Baby
or a
Keem
Lost
song
Souls.
where it's like the melody of that hook sounds like something I've heard on like Disney Junior, bro. You know what I mean? It sounds like a theme song for an old like kids animated show.
Honestly, bro, like I was even considering Good Flirts. I was genuinely considering.
Momo Boyd and Keem are pretty decent.
But
on
that's
that song,
why
bro.
like I didn't choose it. I went with Sex Appeal, bro, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, now looking at
Sex
the
Appeal being worse than Birds and the Bees.
I think so.
No way.
Yeah, I think
Bad
so.
take.
Why is it a bad take?
Because
bro, I didn't choose fucking House Money.
It's one of the most interesting beats on the entire album. You have
Okay, like
a
this. Okay,
decent,
well, I gotta explain myself. Don't explain it for me. Going into this song, like I never said that. Like I genuinely don't like it. I just feel like, especially for this track list, it's at least interesting. You're getting this hyphy type of bounce. It's a pretty cool beat, but now going back to that Too Short feature, yeah, I guess it fits it because of the hyphy production, but there's nothing really going on lyrically, bro. Flow-wise, it feels kind of elementary for Keem. Feels like a bit of a pop hit on this. Uninteresting feature and good production. Like, I'm honestly liking Birds and Bees, bro. That's what I'm
way.
liking. I'm liking Birds and the Bees. It's been in
also,
rotation,
that
bro.
nursery rhyme hook. I'm not big on the writing or the flows. Like she's a bad mama jama. Like it's really subpar for Keem, and I think it's by far the worst song on the album. But I don't know about Sex Appeal. Anyways, let's keep on
Okay,
going.
hold on. Let's do it, bro. Wait a second. Do you have no security in front of Sex Appeal?
Okay, no, I'll just tell you what's worse than Sex. We don't have to go through the whole track list. I'll just tell you what's worse on Casino. It's probably second or third worst though. I would say. I would probably, I think you could go with even Dramatic Girl
That's
being
horrible.
underneath Sex Appeal.
I think under the review, I was reading some of the comments, bro. Thank God people fucking roasted you for that, bro. Dramatic Girl is.
I know, but I still like the song. I just don't think
it's been so good.
Anyways, God Does Like Ugly by Jid, best and worst.
I've been down to bring this album into one of these episodes,
Yeah.
bro. We haven't done a no skips or one of these in a minute. So,
Feels
first
good.
of all, I want to say this, bro. Underrated, bro. This album is really. I've had the chance because I haven't done the revisit in a minute, and I did a start to finish on this.
Yeah,
and there's a fuckload of quality, bro.
there is.
There's so much quality. So, what were you considering? What
For
has
the
to
best, I mean, Of Blue with Mereba. I think Glory is one of the best songs on here. K-Word has a sick concept. VCRs with Vince maybe has the most replay value
be?
for
Did you
me.
do Community?
I did Community with clips.
But that
for
made your
sure.
top 10 songs of the year,
Yeah,
right? If
so
I'm not mistaken.
That's why that was a shoe-in to be my pick here.
That's the same situation with me. I had Of Blue in my top 10 rap songs of 2025. Made the number 8 or 7 placement. I love the Mereba, vocals on this. I love the concept of Blue. Super emotional and important song to Jid's catalog. But that was easy, bro. But what did we go with the
But
worst
yeah, no,
here?
for the best. I just want to speak about Community. The
Oh,
reason,
yeah,
the
do it.
reason
Sorry,
why
my
I
bad.
chose it. You have 3 of the best rappers alive, all operating at a high level, focused on one singular topic over this grim nocturnal beat. Like, you wish and pray as a hip-hop fan to get collabs like this and for them to be as good as this one ended up becoming. Also, unprecedented amount of aggression from Jid. We've literally never heard him like that ever before in any other song. And Pusha T and Malice treated this feature like it was just another cut and let God sort him out. Like, they gave their all into it. The wordplay is off the charts. Had to bring it in. But the worst, this was easy, bro, again.
What did you go with?
What We On with Don Toliver.
Yeah, you did that.
Absolutely,
I like the
bro.
reverb vocals on this. I like it at the beginning.
So you can't even understand what he's saying. It drags on for over a minute and a half of the song. No clue why it's on this album, dog. I really don't like. Who's gonna get turned to this? It's a head scratcher for being placed on the track list.
I went with No Boo, where Jesse Reyes. I said it in the review as well, like one of the weaker tracks off of this album. The Jesse Reyes feature is just cool. It feels like kind of a throwaway for this album, bro. Like, it's one of those songs that I'm
cool.
just not revisiting.
They had a nice dynamic with
They
a back
did,
and
but
forth.
I mean, I'm cool on
But
it.
yeah, the pitch down Don Toliver rapping about the club. I mean, so muffled. Didn't really like it, and it takes so long to get to his regular tone. Jid, though, sounds chill in the song. I actually like his performance, but just kind of a messy song overall. We keep on going.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Graduation by Kanye West. This is one of my favorite albums of all time, bro. This feels like choosing my favorite child.
That's what it is.
That's
eh?
what it feels
You
like.
went with Can't Tell Me Nothing, though?
It was the biggest race between Can't Tell Me Nothing and I Wonder.
I went
think,
with I Wonder.
Yeah, I think they're both they're both perfect songs. They're both flawless, timeless
Indeed.
hip hop songs. So whichever way you want to go, I get it. But yeah, bro, Can't Tell Me Nothing for me. I just think that it's Kanye's signature song. It's his walkout song. It has some of his best rapping, best flows on that album. One of the most extravagant productions too. The
Aggressive.
the vocals that are kind of looped in the background sound amazing.
The Jeezy ad-libs, bro. Everything about this song
It has
just
it all.
screams classic.
It has it all.
I Wonder, it's kind of on the opposite side of Can't Tell Me Nothing. I think it's arguably one of the greatest sample flips of all time from Ye. Looking at the content and the writing, bro, just kind of chasing your dreams, bro, and wondering what could have been if you didn't chase them. That whole concept to me has always been fascinating, and it's just a song that has always spoken to me.
That
But
shit gives you hope. That's what that does.
Graduation, the worst song. Drunken Hot Girls?
Drunken Hot Girls, bro. I mean, I've said in the past that I think it's overhated, but it's still the weakest song on the album for sure.
The whole,
I will say
the
this.
whole like slurring like throughout the record, that's what also brings it down for me.
I will say this though. Most Def has a fucking great verse. Like when he comes in on that song, it starts to sound elegant. You get beautiful piano keys. He's singing and it sounds incredible out of nowhere. I wish like this was a standalone Most Def song, low key. But yeah, not as bad as people make it out to be. Pretty decent.
But this one, yeah, this was a safe category for us.
Yeah.
Octane by Don Toliver. People are asking for the review. We're sorry we couldn't deliver on it, but we wanted to bring in this album for this episode to speak about the track list and what we're actually fucking with and what we're not. So, Lou, has anything grown on you, bro? Have you revisited all that much? Like, what are you doing with this album?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely highlights. There's obviously lowlights too. Songs I was considering for the best: TMU, and E85. Those are my honorable mentions. But I went with Pleasure's Mine.
Pleasure's Mine?
I think that's...
that beat is nasty, bro. That's a crazy beat.
It's the most immersive song on the album, for sure. But what about you, Best?
Best, I went with Callback, actually. I really like that song. I like the chorus on it when you go and call back and the way that he repeats it. And I love the bounce of this song, bro. Atmospheric Stinson back. I feel like it's a signature Don T song. And it's been one of my favorites, bro. Just a bump in the whip as I've gone on with this album. We're still like, dude, I knew this off the jump, bro. It was going to be Body every single day of the week for me, bro. This song is fucking awkward,
I think
bro.
there's worse. But yeah, no, Body's, that's fine. I went with All the Signs with Tizo. I think it's an absolute train wreck of a song. So messy. Don's vocal inflections are all over the place.
It's kind of a shame, though, because the beat is actually really good.
On the song,
I like the production.
It's
on
okay.
It,
I just think that the song really drags. Production's okay with those guitar strings and those synths. Yeah, bro. I just feel like even the Tizo feature, the way that the different vocal tracks are layered, just didn't work for me. That's my pick for sure.
Yeah, I went with Body. This is Don T attacking Justin Timberlake's 2002 hit, Rock Your Body. And if you guys love this song, it's kind of a shame, bro, that they fucking ruined it. They added all kinds of sloppy reverb on top of JT's vocals, bro. You get the body word and the wanna rock your body sort of hook that's sprinkled throughout the verses. And you're getting like these weird warpy 808s, bro, that just come in and out of the song. And it's just really awkward, bro. Like, this is a bad rendition.
Oh, yeah.
And usually when it's either both ways, I find, like, with a rendition. Either it hits, bro, or it doesn't. So I just feel like this one's not for me.
All right, next up, the Big Alfredo 2, Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. This wasn't hard. I mean, obviously, massive mentions like Mar-a-Lago, Shangri-La, Lemon Pepper Steppers, Gold Feet, 1,000 Mountains. I could list off the whole track list. I had this ranked as my number 2 best song of 2025.
But best album.
No, I'm talking about my pick, which is Ensalada.
But that's easy, though.
Nothing's really changed, bro. I'm still letting it fly in 2026. The song is the definition of peak.
It's classic, bro. This is a classic song for me.
Oh, yeah.
This is in rotation. As soon as I hear those little guitar strings come in, I'm like laser focused. Like, the world becomes sunny around me. I can't wait for it to reach spring or summer just so I could fucking whip this on with a beer again.
So you had Mar-a-Lago as number 1 at one point, and then you ended up changing it up.
Yeah, I did it. But the Mar-a-Lago I think finished at top 4.
Okay.
And then it's this, bro. But just going back to this hook and like everything, this or Palm Olive.
2 different songs. Like, if I want like some lyrical like sparring, I'll go Palm Olive. But everything included, Ensalada for me.
Okay, sick.
You?
Yeah, like
Pusha
you said,
T verse.
that Pusha T verse is really gross.
But yeah, no, this is going in the best in like the category of the best Freddie and Al songs for sure. Generational chorus from Anderson, amazing song. But the worst.
Oh, this was rough, bro.
This was really rough. I mean, listen, bro. I went with Jean-Claude, and this song is a fucking vibe, bro. For a slow late night drive, Cruising in a drop top. Whoa.
No, you can't go with Jean-Claude on
I
this
fuck
one.
with it, but it's the weakest out of all the phenomenal
I went
songs.
with Gas Station Sushi on this one.
Oh, no.
I know, but that's hey, listen, bro, we're gonna be in this boat. No. We're gonna be in this boat.
I think Jean-Claude. You know why? It's that refrain of "She loves me, she loves me not." That was a bit generic, but that's all bad I have to say about it. He's in a sick flow state for this entire song. Also, this one line I put a smile on my face. About to fuck that ass in Paris. Pussy magnifique now. Freddie. I love it.
Gas Station Sushi.
Crazy beat. What a crazy beat.
Honestly, bro, like maybe a hot take. For me, it's one of my least favorite beats off of this album. That's what I did here. And I went to the bottom of the track list, bro, because it was like, I'm not going Gold Feet. I'm not doing 1,000 Mountains. Shangri-La is like so safe. I still love her. Safe. Feeling safe. Skinny Shook Part 2 safe. It was between Jean-Claude and Gas Station Sushi. I just prefer the beat on Jean-Claude in comparison to Gas Station Sushi.
Okay.
But bro, like, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I think those two are maybe the bottom two, maybe. So it's fair.
It is
I
fair.
guess it's fair. All right, next up, BRAT by Charli XCX.
Are you having a BRAT summer, Lou?
A BRAT winter?
Oh.
It's time for a BRAT winter. I mean, listen, man, this album is a fucking blast, bro. I'm going to tell you that much. So irresistibly catchy. This made me want to experience the album at the Boiler Room set or at a fucking rave or something.
You know what's crazy? I have done this at a Boiler Room. Really fun.
Well, what a song played off of it?
A couple of songs played off of BRAT at a Boiler Room. I never went to I didn't go to the Charli XCX fucking Boiler Room set.
Yeah.
No, but when there was DJs that were performing in Montreal, Boiler Room was in town. Ridiculous, bro. This album is ridiculous.
I'm not even huge on hyperpop, but what a fucking amazing album, bro.
But there's so many different genres that are sort of blended into this album, bro.
Sure.
Like you have so many different types of like house production in this. It's mainly obviously hyperpop, but at the same time, like this just blended and fucking bended so many different types of genres.
Like UK rave music is in here too. Like there's a
you
lot
have
of
some UK garage in
yeah.
this. Like there's a lot of different shit into it.
For
but
sure.
With the best, bro, I went Von Dutch. For me, it's always gonna be Von Dutch.
Bro.
This is one of the songs that I heard live. Bro, ridiculous. The production on this song is fucking stupid.
Von Dutch fucks hard, bro. That's my pick.
Yeah, no, it's Von Dutch every
That's
single
my
day of the
pick.
week.
Some of the craziest production I've heard this decade. The hypnotic synths sound like an engine revving, bro.
It's incredible, bro.
It's so the beat drop is fucking insane too. It makes you want to go to the club and fuck shit up, bro. That's what it does.
Yeah,
that's what it's meant for. I also just love that rough demeanor she has on the song. Creates this badass energy for this person that's obsessed with her. Perfect amount of reverb on the vocals. She sounds larger than life on the chorus. But honorable mentions, I love these songs too. Club Classics, 360. Everything is romantic.
365,
phenomenal.
bro, is awesome.
The song So I is really like, there's a lot of emotional depth to this album too.
There is. The writing is great.
Appreciate it.
What's cool about Von Dutch, bro, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but the song structure is literally just the chorus and the post-chorus.
Yeah. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
And that's why it really fucks hard at a Boiler Room set. And when I heard this at the Boiler Room set, broski, the crowd was fucking
crazy.
Bro, it was nasty. Worst off of the album, I went with Rewind. It's right next to Von Dutch, but bro,
I like Rewind.
I just don't like. Well, first of all, there's two different things I don't like: the production and like hearing like the cassette rewinded throughout the production. I feel like it kind of makes it awkward.
It's kind of the point of the song,
but that's why I don't like this song. And then after that, even the hook, bro, like her repeating shit and like just going through with it. I'm just not a big fan of this, bro. Outro's kind of weird. It's like, out of everything off of this album, I'd say Rewind is my least favorite.
I'll be honest, there's not a single song I dislike on this album, bro. This is another Alfredo 2 situation where it's like, I'm scrambling to pick something. Ultimately, I might say something stupid, just because even though the song's a gut punch and it deserves a spot on the album, very reflective as she's contemplating if she wants to stay in that party girl era or not, and if she still fits in at these parties. It just kind of feels like an interlude. Like sonically, it doesn't take me anywhere as exciting as the other songs on the album.
For sure.
And it kind of had potential to be more. But anyways, back to hip hop. What happened to The Streets by 21 Savage? An album that came and fucking went.
What happened to this album? What happened to it? It's gone.
Yeah.
Gonzo. As soon as everyone saw that, bro, there was fucking random 33 million streams that happened on like a Tuesday afternoon. We started to understand.
It was
like,
GG's.
we started to know where this album was going. I will say this though, at the beginning of the album, like there's some like nice cuts though.
There are for sure.
I went with Best, Cup Full. That was my best song off of this album.
That was a big shout out to me. You definitely get like those 2016 Savage Mode vibes.
That's what I was gonna
that
say, bro.
menacing
Like,
slow flow over those sinister
that's what it
strings.
reminds me of, bro. You're getting like these like violin strings, bro. It feels sinister. You're getting these thumping 808s. 21's obviously like in a street bag. It reminded me of a 2016 Savage Mode cut, so that's why I went with
That's
it.
my second pick. I chose Where Are You From, though. Intro on the album, it got me fucking
Great fucking
hyped, bro.
song.
Delivery is passionate. Classic 21. Violent lyrics. 4 flow switches throughout it. That
Everything
raw,
you want.
threatening 21 Savage. And the beat is killer, too. You're getting sort of that without warning atmospheric production where there's like dog barks coming in, haunting piano chords, Wheezy's hard 808s. It's just so well executed. But the worst, this was easy.
Dog shit, bro.
Dog shit with Glorilla.
Bunch of dog shit here.
It's a dog shit song. What a fitting title.
It
Very
is.
repetitive and boring hook. I didn't like the quick back and forth between 21 and Glorilla.
And like the whole dog shit refrain and like the way that they implement that into the lyrics. Like, how many times you want me to hear that, bro?
He fucked the dog shit out of me on a Tesla. You know? That's what I'm getting
Yeah,
out of that.
that's what you're getting out
All
of
right. Let's go. Let's move on to I Never Liked You by Future.
that. I know where you're going with this one.
I will say this, though. The biggest grower for me on the album has become I'm That. I don't know how I didn't recognize it as one of the best when it first dropped, but if that's someone's number one answer, I respect it, bro. That song is an
That
absolute
reminds me of like a
banger.
Wizard cut, bro. It reminds me of like that era of Future.
But no, I think you went with Puffin' on Zooties and I
Yeah.
went with 7:12 p.m.
Easy. Both of them are valid. Depends what you fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
Puffin' on Zooties is just like, for me, like it's one of like those psychedelic, like chill out, smoke to it, ride out songs, and just put it on the whip at night, bro, and you're in it to win it. 712, put this on at the gym, bro. You want to fucking put your head through a wall.
All-time beat, bro. That Japanese vocal sample. Who are we
Incredible.
kidding, bro?
Yeah, it's disgusting. The
So
808s on
unique.
that song are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Worst though, what did you go with?
For a Nut.
For a Nut.
Young Thug and Gunna.
Oh, this is
I don't know
awful,
who
bro.
thought this was a good idea. Future, Thug, and Gunna rapping about nut stains. You gotta love it.
Yeah, nut stains everywhere.
And diamonds and butts. And they're like whistling and skipping around the studio while rapping about it, you know? No, the whistling is so annoying on
the
this song.
whistling's fucking
The
awful.
lyrics are fucking
It's a-
atrocious.
Like, what are we doing here type ass song.
This was like, after hearing this, I'm like, okay, so when I have a roster lineup of Future, Thug, and Gunna, it officially means fuck all from this point forward. Like, I'm not going to get hyped anymore. This
It's
was like
over.
the big, like, crossover.
It kind of
for
feels
me.
like a fuck you because they know their fan base is going to get hyped, and it's like, here,
Yeah.
you guys are going to fuck with it regardless. Here, good boy. And they give it to
Mm-hmm.
you. You know, like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm all set on that. Like, there's none of that for me here.
Also,
I won't find any
it's-
value
It's
within
such
there.
a nothing burger beat, bro. This beat is so fucking bland, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
oh my god, bro. It's like white toast, bro, and beans. It's
And
beans on
distortion.
toast, bro.
Yep,
This is like literally the definition of a beans on toast song, bro.
absolutely.
I had to bring that one
One
back.
of the worst
All right.
today. But all right, Get Rich or Die Tryin by 50 Cent, an all-time classic
What are the
album.
valid ones, bro? Like, what are the only valid like songs to pick as the best?
There's a lot, bro. Like, this is a near perfect album. Like, you have 21 Questions. You have In the Club. You have Patiently Waiting. You have Back Down, which is incredible.
That's
If
what
I Can't.
that's what I went with.
Back Down, that's
Yeah,
number
I
one.
went with that,
Fair.
bro. Yeah,
I
had
like
to.
it.
Many Men, I guess.
Many Men is number one for me
I know
all time.
it's respectable. Like, honestly though, like going back to this album and CD, Many Men is the most iconic song off of this album, next to In the Club and PIMP and 21 Questions. It's aggressive. It's the origin story of 50. I absolutely fucking love it. But Back Down is scary, bro. Back Down puts you in a different place. It's just him telling Ja Rule, I'm gonna catch you. And when you get caught, it's gonna be dangerous. You will not have fun. This will not be a fun process for you and your entire company. And it's really fucked. And this Dr. Dre beat is gross.
It is a crazy beat.
Bro, I think it's the best beat off of this album. Hot take, bro. That might be a hot take, but this is 50's best ever song. For me, like, this is my favorite 50 song of all time. I went with Back Down.
Oh, no, it's got to be Many Men, bro. The story of him getting clipped, surviving, taking revenge. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. That's the toughest line in hip-hop history. The beat's immortalized, that addictive keyboard chord. The hook is legendary. There's a reason why it's been interpolated so many times. The writing's phenomenal. Like, people look at it as just like this violent story, but no, he's actually turning to God and looking for mercy and protection throughout the song. It's so layered, an all-time classic, 50's best ever song for me. But the worst,
Poor Little Rich. For me.
yeah, Poor Little Rich, 100%.
I think this is so easy, bro.
So easy, bro. One verse about him rapping about like his pinky ring talking to him and his earring talking to him, and it's like,
It felt like one of
I
like
get
those
it.
J cuts off of Volume 3 or something like that. You know, like one of those like weird New York classic pop attempts.
Yeah.
Like sort of like get in the club ass songs.
Unique hook, but it relies too much on that hook, I found too.
Because well, the structure of the song is hook verse hook, and then it's basically over.
Yeah.
No, if you went with anything else, you're out of your fucking mind,
Yeah, it's
bro.
Poor Little Rich. Next
all right.
up, The Boy Who Played the Harp by Dave. This is an album that we were a little bit torn on in first listen. It does sound better after like these latest listens that I've given it. I really respect the track list. This was a big like 1-2 for me, bro.
What did you go
Between Rain Dance with Thames, I think that song is fucking beautiful. It's Thames' best ever feature to me. A great love song. Dave's writing is so great on that song. It was between that and my 27th birthday.
I
and
went to my 27th.
I had to go my 27th birthday.
What
bro.
a song, bro.
7 minutes.
Yeah, the fourth installment of an iconic series for Dave as well. This is what you come to Dave for, honestly, bro. Is that type of introspective writing, him talking about his childhood, bro, and everything he's been through throughout life. Like, he just left everything on this song, and it's definitely the strongest cut for me. But that Thames record is definitely
It's
in
so
consideration.
good. It's my most played song. But yeah, no, just amazing song from Dave on the lyrical side. Him reflecting in the mirror and like evaluating what really matters in his life.
At
and
his
what direction.
27th birthday.
Yeah, it's phenomenal,
It's
bro.
because, you know, like when you hit that mid-20s crisis, bro, you could feel that. You could definitely feel that. Maybe
100%.
people haven't felt that because maybe you're younger, but when you get into your mid-20s and you're contemplating shit, and you're like, bro, I got to turn this up.
Turned 27, but I still feel like a child. I felt that. Everyone's making content, but no one's content. Just great, intense emotion conveyed. 3 verses of greatness from Dave. Worst song, though.
I went with Marvelous.
Marvelous for me, too, man.
Okay, that was easy.
Yeah.
The-
We have a
the-
lot of similar takes this episode.
Yeah, but these are kind of clear cut, bro. I went with something because one thing I didn't like about the album was some of the Dave vocals. So when I went through the track list and I was trying to find some of those things, I went through Marvelous, just subpar writing in comparison to my 27th birthday or some of the other cuts. You know, the way that like they layered his vocals off of this track, it just sounds weird and awkward to
Yeah.
me. And it's kind of uneventful, bro. It's one note as a song. There's not many flow switches, bro. Like it's taken up mostly by the chorus. You're getting like sort of like this island vibe too off of it. It's just it's a no for me.
Yeah,
bro.
and I also feel like this is one of those songs similar to like 175 Months where the beat doesn't really match the type of performance you're getting from Dave, where it's like for a song like this, you know, you kind of needed more somber production to match it, but that's not what you're getting. So yeah, I just think it wasn't as interesting as the other cuts. But next up, Rebel by SD Kid.
What a fun track list.
Couple
This-
bangers on here to choose from for sure. Rottweiler, LV Sandals were in consideration, but
I went with Mist for me.
missed for you. Okay.
Yeah, that was the song that got me into his music. I went with Mist.
I have Four Oz. I think Four Oz is still the best song on the album.
Iconic song for this track list. I went with Mist because, you know, going into this album, I was introduced to this album by my little cousin, bro, in the month of March of last year. So this is just as he was starting to kind of bubble up on TikTok and people were starting to use the music for the edits. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is this, bro? And Mist is the first song that ever hit my rotation. Him being braggadocious, bro. Him riding in the Phantom. Like, the sort of stuff that you like from SD Kid. And this beat is gross, bro. This beat is fucking nasty. His production throughout this album is really fun. So that's why I went with it.
Excited for the future of SD Kid. But yeah, same thing for me with Four Oz. I think the beat is an attention snatcher, bro. You're getting these whistles, these alarm-like sirens. So manic of a feeling. And it just sounds like you're with him whipping in like Great Britain, bro, like around these fucking castles while it's like thundering and pouring rain outside. And
The way that he
delivery.
creates universe, bro, and the way that he creates world setting for his albums is very interesting.
There's a lot of potential.
there's a-
I don't think the album's amazing or anything. Like it's a bit like one note for me, but it's still really interesting. The sound that he tapped into.
There's a huge lane for him to expand on
Yeah.
the sound that he set for himself this year.
I'm excited.
Let's
but
see
the
what
worst,
happens. I went with Dirty, bro.
I went with Prague. I think the song's just like all right.
I just didn't like the production on Dirty, bro. Kind of get like this glitch hop sort of thing going on with it. Sort of like a rage aesthetic to the song too. I just didn't like Dirty.
All right, let's go on to Icon by Brent Faiyaz. Man, the more that I listen to this album, bro, the more that I listen to it, the more I fucking love it. This is so good.
It's so interesting because there's a polarizing opinion on this album. There's a lot of OG Brent fans that feel like this might be his best album to date. And then there's a lot of fans that are being like, bro, like you sold out to the label. Like, why would you ever release this? And in my head, I'm like, why are you going to say that he sold out or he did something because he delivered you his best and most polished album? What'd you want? Another rendition of Sonder Sun? No, bro. Like, this is a step up for me from Brent's catalog.
From the last couple albums, for
Bro,
sure.
it's
It's his
up
best
there.
since 2020.
Oh, for sure.
sure.
Absolutely.
I think it's up there. Yeah, it's this, Saunderson, Fuck the World as his best for now. But major highlights for me: Wrong Faces, Strangers, Butterflies, and Four Seasons. But I had to go Other Side, bro.
You went with Other Side
Other
on it?
Side, bro. Just those retro 80s synths, the signature MJ Quincy Jones grooves. It really takes you back. It makes you want to hit the dance floor, and I think it's his most danceable song ever. Perfectly layered vocals from Brent, sensational harmonies. It's just been lodged in my head since I heard it, bro. That chorus. So I had to put it in as the best.
I went with Wrong Faces on this. I love the storytelling throughout this. Brent is talking about a woman who's trying to find love in the wrong places, and she's going through all these types of different environments like clubs and restaurants, and she's trying to find that one, but in retrospect, she'll never find the one for her. And I think that's a relatable theme for a lot of people in life, trying to find love in that wrong place. And I love the beat off of this song. It was one of the first songs that really convinced me of the album, the live album reaction. As soon as I heard this, because it only comes in, I believe it's track number 2. Yeah. Once I heard this, I'm like, yo, like we're in for a fucking album on this one. Production is beautiful. It's a bit darker and ominous in comparison to the rest of the production off of the album. I went with Wrong Faces, but what did you do with the worst?
The worst. Listen, bro, I took a cop out here. I'm like, yo, again, there's no songs that I dislike. I'm going to use a cheat here. I chose White Noise because, bro, it's the only instrumental track. So it's like, I didn't get any vocals. I'm going to take the cop out and pick it.
Listen, you could do that.
I like
I think
every
that's
other
the
song too much, bro. Like, for example, I think a lot of people would have the song Have To, but I really fuck with the vocal experimentation and the different pitch shifting. I thought that was really creative, so I couldn't choose that. What else you gonna go with?
No, you can't really go with anything. I think it's a clear choice on White Noise. I went with like my least favorite beat off of this, and I went with Four Seasons.
Oh, I love Four Seasons.
I know,
That's
I
one
love
of
it
the
too,
best.
but like I'm enjoying this album so much. I guess White Noise would be the only right answer because, like you said, like it's only instrumental, but Four Seasons have been fire. It's just, bro, like I'm not doing World Is Yours. I'm not doing Pure Fantasy or Vanilla Sky.
Yeah,
and then
get
I
you.
want the 6 run is just too strong. I guess it was just it was process of elimination. But
All right, last
all right.
one. Spiral Staircases by Currency, Larry June, and The Alchemist. Very concise track list.
7 songs.
22 minutes, I believe.
I love this album, bro.
I wouldn't say I love it. I like it. I think it's very kind of one-dimensional, but it's what you expect. It's very predictable as an album, but there's standouts.
You have to love this sound, bro, to
For
really
sure.
like get into it. And this is my type of music.
Yeah,
bro,
if you
riding
if you
music.
like The Great Escape, you're gonna love this album.
And that's why I love it, bro.
Yeah.
To me, it's super consistent. There's not a weak track on this entire album, in my opinion. And the fact that it's only 7 songs follows like that Fetty format, for example, that I love from 2018. But the worst song, actually, no, we've been doing best. I'll do the best off of this. Where'd you go with, bro? I went Spiral Staircases, self-titled.
Okay, I was debating between Palo Santo, but I chose 2 PIG. That's my number 1. Dreamy Keys, very smooth instrumental, fast drum paced, beat, liveliness to the song too. Great verses from both of them. Pretty simple for me.
Yeah, I went with Spiral Staircases, self-titled track off here. My favorite sample flip from Uncle Al on here. You're getting this luscious and beautiful patient beat from Uncle Al. You're getting that classic Currency and Larry June flow. They're talking about their riches and their luxurious lifestyle. Honestly, at this point, bro, like everything kind of sounds the same.
That's it. That's
so
kinda,
whether you
that's
tell
kind of the vibe.
if you tell me Spiral Staircase is the worst, I'm gonna be like,
all right, yeah, that's really what it is.
It feels like one 22-minute song. That's what's fire about it, though. Like that's what I enjoy about the album.
Worst song.
I went with Palo Santo, actually.
Wow, that's one of my favorites. I went with Drive Alone, but whatever. I mean, listen, Drive Alone.
What are you gonna nitpick the sample flip on it?
No, but that's it. It's like production is my favorite part of this album. This was maybe my least favorite beat. It's a very simple loop, slow paced, uneventful.
I don't like the Larry June flow on Palo Santo, actually.
Okay.
It feels a bit awkward, and honestly, I can't even say anything else, bro. Like everything kind of sounds.
It's all the same. It all blends the fucking together.
Bro, honestly, yeah. Like, what do you want me to say?
It
about
really does.
Content matters the same. The Currency and the Larry June flows are the same. The Alchemist production all borrows from the same sound.
But guys, that's it. That's the episode. Let us know, where do we get it right? Where do we get it wrong? Which albums should we bring into the next edition of Best and Worst Songs from these albums? Thank you guys for watching until the end, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.